Let's talk about it with us right now. Maybe tears or laughs out loud. Let's make a difference as we speak through conversation for our future and future generations. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Hey, Ousters.
Hello, hello, hello. Hey, everyone.
We
Girl,
are back. Life
and
is
look,
life.
I'm loving this. Girl, that part.
Government shutdown day number 26. Come for the first, that might be going away for quite a few Americans. Not political, just fact. This is what's happening right now when we're recording it.
That's what's going down, honey. And I think some people are a little surprised. Um, but that's neither here or there. To the point where I think we've talked about this previous, like I can't even be on social media as much as I used to be because it's like it's hard for me to kind of like enjoy. I'm not seeing a lot of funny stuff, and the funny stuff that I do see is like funny, but not really funny. Like this is
Nope.
girl, it's a bit much. But this episode right here
Mhm.
that you found, girl, you did this, is perfect n- for right now.
Mhm.
In my opinion, my humble opinion. I was like, this is a great idea. Girl, you
Yeah.
did. I'm telling you. This is a really good idea.
I mean,
Um
how many people, everyone, I don't care where you are in life, everyone's concerned about finances
mhm.
because shit's really weird right now. Um,
Finances and food
yeah.
and definitely resources in food because food is already really expensive. I remember months ago um I remember us actually doing, was it a live or was it actually a episode about
Um,
um was it meals on a budget? Was it we did something similar, but I'm ready to dive in this one. Oh,
yeah.
it might have
Well,
been
we started
finance.
off that's what it was. We started off the season with the
That's
can we
it.
recession proof?
That's it.
But we established there's no full way to recession proof your life.
Girl,
And
at all.
even funny thing is, we don't know if we're in a recession officially. Why? Because we're in a shutdown. Those numbers ain't come
Girl.
out. But we can say that there have been numbers that kind of say that about 22 different not countries, 22 different states are currently in a recession. So it's depending on where you are. Um, but we noticed how well that episode was received. And if there's no time, like, we don't know if it's going to get better, when it's going to get better, any of that shit. So we found this fantastic little article that from AARP. It may be dedicated towards seniors, but what I say is anyone
I
can
know that's
benefit.
right. Please.
All
No, I
right.
feel like I'm knocking on the door of that seniors any damn way. So
That part, we're not too far off for our
shoot.
AARP card. We
Shoot.
might look like we're not, but
Yeah,
truth
we
be
wearing
told.
that thing well, ain't we? Hey. Look here, young boy. Stop it, honey.
Dude,
I
when
can't
are
afford to be
you?
nobody's sugar mama. I'm over here trying to figure out how to eat on a budget. But anyway, let's go.
Wait, it just smacked me. I'm like, when are you eligible for the AARP card?
When? What age? I'm
I'm about to
nosy.
look. What age can you join? Oh, actually, it says you don't have to wait till you're 50.
What?
The misconception I always had is like once you hit 50, then you can be a card holding member of AARP, but maybe not.
Really?
Maybe not. Hmm.
Mm,
I don't know. But anyway, we wear it well. You wouldn't know
that part.
that part. Um,
I
but
feel it though
really,
sometimes.
those knees, yo, my knee be like, hey, what's up?
What's really going on?
um, but look at that. You could be apparently according to this website, you don't have to be 50 to join AARP, but I think we can
Mhm,
still find this helpful because we're in an unprecedented time where we just things feel very, very uncertain, and
mhm, mhm.
anywhere we can save or do better for our household and our food budget is going to be very, very important as things
I
are
agree.
as we are in the what do we call it? In the upside down. Yes, we're in the upside down.
That okay. 11 ways to eat well at home on a budget. And this story is written by David Hodgman. Hodgman. Wow, never say these people's name right. And
Sounds like me, right? Hodgman.
Hodgman. Okay. And you know what I like? I like the fact that they have a Spanish version of this as well. So our Spanish
Oh.
our Spanish speaking listeners can
Mhm.
see that in or go see this article and read it for themselves in Espanol.
I just had
Talk
this
I'm listening.
I just had this crazy, not crazy thought, but to put tariffs on food,
Girl, wait, where's my coffee? I'm almost out. Just drop that and just let that sit. Just hold on a minute. Say it one more time.
maybe rephrase this into a question. Why do we tariff food? It's a basic necessity.
Girl.
Or even more importantly, why the fuck are we importing so much food that it requires a tariff? I hear the farmers are struggling right now.
That is definitely what I've heard that is going on in the rumor mill. I've I've definitely heard this. I have also heard and just so that we can be clear, we are not talking politics. We are talking facts. Not only are we talking facts, but we are discussing what is affecting everyone,
Yeah.
whether they're willing to admit it or not, right?
Mhm.
So, what I hear is that um a lot of three different countries that was a big buyer of our soybean,
Mhm.
our oil, was it the lumber? Hold on, soybean, oil.
Lumber, I think I've heard something like that. I don't oil, is it like um
It was so these other countries have now chosen to purchase
mm,
from somewhere else.
yeah.
Um, and a lot of these people that are talking about how whenever this thing that's supposed to be happen November 1st, how they think, and I don't know what kind of math they're doing, right?
Mhm.
But I don't know what makes them feel like prices are going to go down come November. I'm like the logic in that is none.
Is that what people are
Um
saying?
yeah, there's been some really weird stuff that I've seen online. I told you it's hard for me to even watch social media as much anymore because people are actually on here saying, "Oh yeah. So now that that's gone, now we can get 30 to 40% off of our food." No. You mean you'll probably get 30 or 40% plus increase, an increase because now the items that they thought was going to be selling, they're gonna have to raise the prices. Because 'cause I'm not even gonna front. I cannot lie to you. I have not one plan in my mind to cook for Thanksgiving. Not one. Not even I l the only thing that has crossed my mind about Thanksgiving is that I'm thinking about making a homemade sweet potato pie, which I haven't made in a very long time. But actually doing a full meal like I would normally do? Heck no. Absolutely not.
I wanna
And they
make
have
sure I understand. So people are
yeah,
saying that if SNAP benefits go away on November 1st, it's gonna make grocery prices go down?
that's exactly what they're saying. And I'm like, "Yo, I don't know what where'd you get your education from? Because I'm so confused. I'm so lost at how they could even think that." I had to stop watching. I had to like, "What?" Like, I've heard them actually say this. I've watched videos of them saying this, and I'm like, "S how do you think for a minute?" I can only imagine how you budget your household. That gives me a good indicator that you're financially wise, you're not. Yes. I have to maybe I'll send you the video. I just don't share a lot of stuff because a lot of stuff that I see is like I feel like it has hurt us and our lives, our even our platform to a point because we want to be able to really do the tattler,
Mhm.
but it's so hard to do the tattler because there's nothing on social media like I was saying earlier, like we was talking about earlier that says funny.
Yeah.
It's funny, but it's not funny. It's sad and some of it is downright just disgusting.
I don't yeah, that's I don't I'm
Yes, you have to
trying to choose my
girl,
words here.
yeah, it's crazy out here in these streets. Like I'm like, "What? What? Where are you where are you getting these numbers from?" Because anything that I can think of right now is that everything is probably gonna go skyrocket because they have to make up for the people that are not in them grocery stores.
Yeah, and like if you've looked at beef prices, I don't know. I don't think we import our beef, but I didn't think that we did. But have you like the cost of beef? I'm like, what? No. No. Chicken and
Yes.
pork.
Girl, and I remember ground beef being one of the cheapest things that you could
Yeah.
possibly get,
Yeah.
right?
No.
Not no more. Now I'm looking at a thing of ground beef like, yo, when I used no lie. And maybe then I did have a larger group in my house because the older kids was still here.
Mhm.
So I felt the need to buy larger packs of meat, but I can't, even if I wanted to. Like I have resorted to the smaller packs of meat and listen, we're gonna make it work, make it stretch.
Whole lot of
That
sauce in that
spaghetti,
spaghetti.
what? I'm trying to tell you. Like,
Spaghetti.
hell, it's spaghetti and meatball instead of meatballs. Like, I don't we gonna work this thing out?
Yes. Yes. Or chicken
Like
spaghetti, I don't know.
like, real legit. Like, I know
What?
the turkey that's the ground turkey don't taste the same, but we might have to do this ground turkey in this spaghetti.
Put that sazon and adobo and it'll just be fine.
And girl, we're gonna have to hook this thing up. Um,
Oh my
and
god.
and the
Yeah.
stuff that I've been hearing is just absurd to me. I'm like, where are these people getting this from? Because and first of all, if you're getting it from what I think you're getting it from, I see why you're so confused. Because I'm pretty sure you're still waiting for those eggs and the grocery prices to go down, down.
I mean, it's not because I mean, even for the egg prices, it kind of stabilized, but there are talks again of the bird flu kind of ramping up again. So I'm like, I don't know how long that's going to be for, but it may not be for long. And then let's
I
not
wonder if
forget.
it's even true. I wonder if that's even true.
I
I
mean,
wonder if that's even
that's
true.
true. I mean, that could be part of it. Well, that's kind of what I was thinking. Remember, because there's that grocery store who got into trouble saying, "Let's not never we don't let a good something go to waste," and then they jacked up the prices of their goods past the inflation point. Where there was emails that kind of proved it. So it's like you can't. It's hard to tell what's true, what's not, and
Mhm.
then with the people at the helm that are so bright, they're so bright and smart.
Girl,
So bright and so smart. I'm gonna leave that there. So it's true. As far you just don't know what's true these days.
you just don't. It's just true. You just don't know. And a lot of the stuff that I'm hearing is just so
Yeah.
ridiculous. And with tariffs on a variety of foods, imports putting pressure on supermarkets nationwide, even steeper price hikes at your grocery store could be on the horizon. I thought that was already here, but anyway, nonetheless, help is out. Help is out there, though. If you know where to look, from low-priced mystery meals to deep grocery discounts, here are 11 ways to ease the squeeze on your food budget. Girl, I am ready for this.
Mhm.
Please tell us how to make it happen.
Let's do it. Now, I have heard of one thing from here that our day one listener, Barbara, has always talked to me about. She was like, you got to do it. And the only reason why I didn't fully do it is because you have to drive. It's not within a driving distance that makes sense. And I'll tell you what I mean in just a second.
Mhm.
So the number one thing is grab a $5 mystery dinner. So scoring end of day deals at bakeries or produce markets can help cut costs, but they're often hit or miss. Technology can take the guesswork out of this bargain hunting strategy. Discount food apps save you money and keep perfectly good food from going to waste, says Caitlin Self, a certified nutrition specialist at frugalnutrition.com, a site for affordable, healthy recipes. She points to apps like Alio, Flash Food, and Too Good To Go, which connects users with restaurants, grocers, bakeries looking to offload unsold food instead of trashing it. For example, now this article was earlier this year, but the principles are the same. For example, Too Good To Go recently offered a $36 surprise bag from a Whole Foods in my area for just $5. Here is the caveat. This is the part. You have to pick up the food within a 30 or 60-minute window or assign someone else to grab it for you during that time.
Like, who knew? Like, that's really neat. Um, I wonder if because I stay closer to a busy area, if that would be something that would be really beneficial.
It could be.
Um, um, take a free cooking course and leave with groceries. Shut up. Okay, let's see. The
Right.
cooperative extension is a nationwide network of educators connected to the state university that offers free courses, including cooking classes, in every U.S. state and territory. Attendees can learn useful skills like knife techniques such as slicing and dicing, understanding nutrition, labels, and safe meal preps. Many classes send participants home with a bag of fresh produce and sometimes even new chef's knives. Oh, how cool! You're building the skills to cook from scratch and getting some foods and meeting people, says nutritionist Kate Dodd, who runs the Geriatrics Dietitian, a blog that offers nutrition tips to caregivers of older adults. It's a wonderful resource.
I love that. I didn't know it was a thing.
I didn't either, girl, but I'm definitely gonna look into that because I think that's great. Not just
Mhm.
for, but wouldn't that be something really dope to be able to take your kids to if it's free? Especially your older kids that are really into cooking, because I have an older kid that's so into cooking.
Oh yeah, and they have. Let me just show you guys the website really quick because I clicked on that hyperlink and it is available. There's a list of the different states that it is available in. Um, I don't know if there's one or a couple locations through every state, but there's a few here. That's pretty cool. I mean, can you imagine walking away with a set? My shits are so dull. I'm
Girl,
like, I just go for.
girl,
Can I get the
be
knife
about
set
be about to
and some
hurt
produce?
myself trying to cut.
I like both.
Like am I cutting or am I sawing? Like,
Let's see. So utilize farm. Now I didn't know this was a thing, but apparently there's farmers market vouchers. So now this is where it's going to apply for seniors. And seniors, if you're going to be impacted by the SNAP benefits potential going away on the beginning of next month, this would be a great thing for you. Though you may not be seeing this till later, but hey, if you are age 60 or older and your household income does not exceed 185% of the federal poverty line, for most of the US, that's around 31, so about 3,100 a month for a two-person household. The Senior Farmers Market Nutrition Program, SFMNP, offers coupons for up to $50 a year, valid at select farmers markets, roadside stands, and community support agriculture programs. CSAs consist of farms that offer consumer regular deliveries of locally grown produce. The SFMNP is administered at the state, territory, tribal, or local level. Contact your local agency for more info. So that's good that it's a state thing because it wouldn't be impacted by any federal changes that are happening these days.
maybe, but I still feel like some of these state programs are gonna suffer along with, you know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna have to
Divert funds. Yeah.
Yeah. But that's still, like, very, 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 like you said, useful information, especially for our older people that
Mm, yeah.
girl, take advantage of your freezer. I really do need me another deep freezer. I swear for God I do. Your freezer can save you hundreds of dollars annually if you use it correctly. For example, buy staples like meat, produce, and certain dairy products in bulk. Milk freezes well for up to 6 months, but allows some room for containers for expansion. Right, because it does swell up. I've seen, yeah, it does swell up.
Hmm.
Um, and freeze what you won't use right away. Consult the cold food storage chart. Oh, look at that. Who knew? Did you
Mm.
know? That's so useful. I did not know that.
Mm-mm.
At foodsafety.gov for freezer storage recommendations for specific foods. Ah, that's cool. Dodd says you can freeze nearly anything: bread, butter, soup, even cooked grains to cut waste and stretch your budget. Her favorite trick is chopping herbs, mixing them with olive oil, and freezing them in ice cube trays. Huh.
Okay.
Toss a cube into pasta or soup while you're cooking for heart healthy, fast, and instant flavor, she
Okay.
says. Okay.
And you're growing stuff from your herb garden, so I imagine that's gonna be really helpful. So instead of them going bad, you could freeze them jokers up.
Save it.
Hmm. Um, let's see. Help yourself by helping others. If you enjoy hands-on work, consider joining a Saturday cleaning crew with the Nonprofit Society of St. Andrew. Across the country, volunteers harvest surplus crops left behind by commercial farm operations, keeping a portion for themselves and donate the rest to local food banks. Since 1979, the organization has saved more than 1 billion pounds of fresh produce that would have otherwise gone to waste. Wow. That's good for everyone and for your wallet. You stock your fridge with free farm fresh food while fighting hunger in your community, says Dodd, who sees similar opportunities at local garden centers. Volunteers get you outside, active, and often, oh yeah, that's kind of neat. Often let you take home fresh produce at no cost. Many urban farms and community gardens operate on a work share model, so you're compensated for your time and food. Moreover, research shows that participants in gleaning programs report higher food security. Oh, look at that. And look at that. And stronger community connections. That's pretty neat.
I kind of like that. I wonder,
Hmm.
since I ain't got nothing else to do.
Mm.
Sorry. I was having a little bit of a childish moment just now. I got
Hey,
some time on my hand.
that part. Be like, can you mother effers pull it together? Oh.
That part?
Hmm.
Okay. Oh, look at that.
Hmm.
Pick up a $5 rotisserie chicken. Costco still sells its 3-pound ready to eat bird for $4.99. The same price it has been since 2009. Huh, check that out.
Not bad.
Corporate execs admits it's a loss leader, but it wins for the rest of us at roughly $1.66 per cooked pound. The Warehouse Club rotisserie chickens undercuts raw chicken prices, and you can freeze it so nothing goes to waste. Just make sure to let the chicken cool first and then wrap it well to prevent freezer burn and moisture loss.
Mm.
Check that out. However, food writer Lynn Bowman raises awareness for Costco shoppers. You might save a couple of bucks on that bird, but be careful, or you could also walk out with a tent, some camping gear, sheets, wine, socks, and cheesecake, none of which you needed. that sage advice for shoppers at other warehouse stores too.
Yes, and Walmart, Wally World also has now it's for about $6. You can get like a 2 pound chicken that's pre-made. You don't have to cook it. They have two different flavors. I do that when occasionally, and for $6. And if you don't have sides already at home, like this, it's more than just the cost effectiveness thing. It's also a convenience thing because they're already done. You could maybe for $10. It depends on like how well you can cut up this chicken and make it stretch because you'll get two legs, two wings, a breast, and then I'm not. But for $6, a whole chicken, and if you have sides, $6 is a meal. Um, Even if you were feeding a bigger family, that's $12 for something that's already made on the protein side,
Mhm.
which is certainly less than what you would pay for any other takeout, you know?
I agree.
So even if you're feeding a bigger family, buy two, and you for $12 you have a decent tasting chicken because they're not bad. The lemon peppers, personally, my favorite.
Me too, girl. Me too.
Just saying.
Okay.
Okay, so let affordable, healthy meals come to you. Okay. So for adults over six, now this is for seniors. For adults over 65 who are managing chronic conditions like diabetes or heart disease, Mom's Meals deliver 1.5 million. Wow, 1.5 medically tailored meals weekly nationwide. That's fantastic. Their chef prepares dishes. Hold on. Their chef prepared dishes are approved by dietitians and shipped in insulated coolers. Dishes are about $9.49 or less per meal for self-pay clients, but many older adults qualify for full coverage through Medicare Advantage or Medicaid. I wonder how that'll change with the big beautiful bill.
Girl, I was thinking that too. I was like, "Oh Lord, these poor old people." Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I was thinking the same thing in my mind. I was like, "Oh well, there goes that." But go ahead.
I don't know. That just mm. Oh, sorry. It goes further to say they're also Meals on Wheels, a 50-year-old institution that delivers nutritious meals along with regular wellness checks for homebound older adults. Those face to face interactions can reduce feelings of loneliness and isolation, according to a 2023 report for the program. Check eligibility. Dodd says, noting that many people who qualify for Meals on Wheels don't realize it. Oh, yeah. Age requirements and other eligibility criteria may vary by area and provider. Look at that.
Girl, this one I can't even lie. It's facts. It's a and yo, this one right here.
Mhm, mhm.
Make soup your secret weapon. Yes, honey. You can make a soup. Girl, yes.
It's a little harder in the summers, but if there ain't shit else, you can eat
You
what's
gonna
in this
eat.
bowl.
You might need a fan blowing in your face, but you gonna eat that thing. I'd rather be hot than hungry, I tell you. And I'm be hot either way because this menopausal ain't no joke.
Mhm.
Um, Bowman says soup offers a powerful combination of savings and health benefits, especially for older adults. Research shows that regular soup consumption is linked to better diet quality, improved hydration, and more effective weight management. Girl, I need to be eating some soup.
I mean,
It
it's
can
because the
also
broth, it makes you shit. I mean, not for nothing. You drink anything that's heavy on the broth, it'd be like, oh, time to make a trip to the bathroom.
girl.
Like, it's real. It's a
It's
bowel
true.
mover. Barbara's
Um,
dad used to call it, Barbara's father used to call it something. I would make him, it was just like very simple chicken soup, but like you put real chicken, like the whole chicken in there,
mhm,
and very
mhm.
little else, but he'd call it like a colon cleansing. I forget how he used to phrase it.
That's funny.
I forget, but we didn't like he didn't use like chicken broth or anything like that. Whatever, it was no added chicken broth. It was just straight from the chicken, whatever seasoning, and then like an orzo or something in it. Um carrots, the trifecta, that shit. Funny.
Got you.
Okay, okay, sorry.
No, 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 you're fine.
Digress.
Um, that was good. It was good. Uh, let's see. Okay. F can also reduce the risk of age-related loss of muscle and strength. Girl, I need to get on this liquid diet soon as hell.
Oh, because like the bone, like bone broth, like if you using the whole chicken and stuff like that, instead of
Um,
having to buy bone broth, you getting oh yeah, that makes sense.
mhm.
Hmm.
A 2024 clinical trial found that older people who ate high protein vegetarian soup daily showed gains in mobility and strength.
Hmm.
Furthermore, by making use of inexpensive ingredients like beans, grain, and seasonal vegetables, soups can rein in your grocery budget, Bowen says. I could see that.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. Like I don't remember if I told you
I
there was a
could see
soup I
that.
made out of ramen, whatever. I used the ramen noodles. Did I use the packaging? I might have used one packet of the flavoring because it has a lot of sodium in it. But
Mhm.
I did like two packages of the noodles, one packet of the seasoning, and I bought like some frozen wontons. And I think I might have put some fresh veggies in it. It fed me and my youngest for like 4 days.
I believe it.
It was just us though, so it was kind of like we got this.
Easy?
Easy. And it was in the summer. He's not so picky. The big guy is usually like, I ain't eating soup in the summer. No,
That's not happening.
that part.
Well, things will get a little tougher. He might recant that. He might be like,
I mean, that's real.
make that soup. It's
That or
sad. I'm
nothing.
sorry. It's just sad.
It's the time we're
Um,
living in.
oh,
Hmm.
time your grocery shopping? Okay, let's read this one. Okay. Time your grocery shopping. Many groceries and big box stores discount perishables like clockwork. Literally. Insiders know that Walmart usually mark down bakery items at
Hmm.
10 a.m. and meet around 1 p.m. and typically offer peak discounts of 30% or more between 5 and 7 p.m. when foot traffic is slow. Oh, check that
Hmm.
out. I didn't know that. But
Same.
I could see it because I've definitely went in there and seen stuff that's marked down, but never really, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Gave it that much thought. But okay. It might not be worth the gas money to make a trip just for these items, but if you show up during these windows, you'll find some deals. Bowman says Bowman says chains like Kroger, Giant, I ain't never even heard of them,
Same. Never heard of them.
and Safeway often follow similar patterns, but these can vary by location. Ask a manager at your local store if it has a markdown schedule. Oh, look at that.
That's interesting.
That is very interesting.
I've
Oh.
always seen markdowns for bakery,
Mhm,
but like near the dairy. So if you in
mhm,
my Walmart, it's usually with the dairy. If you're over by
mhm.
like the milk, then you'll see markdown bakery items. But I've never found markdown meats at Walmart. Food Lion, yes, but not at Walmart.
Food Lion, yes.
Mhm.
And I have definitely seen it at, Kroger as well.
Kroger? Okay.
Mhm. Yes,
Interesting.
I have.
I wonder if it's the timing because if it's meat after 1, like I usually if I'm going to Walmart, it's not gonna be in the afternoon, it's usually early.
Mhm. Maybe that's
Interesting.
why.
Maybe that's why. Yeah. Mhm.
But I've went various times of the day, and I don't remember seeing that in Walmart, but it might be because I wasn't paying much attention. I know for a fact I have seen it in
Mhm.
and Kroger, and I've definitely seen it in Food Line as well. Definitely.
And then if you do like there are other local grocers that are more small. Like we've talked about the IGA. Like you could buy a
Mm,
box of meat and they have different levels of it. But you could
mm,
buy like a 5 for 75 and you get 5 packs of meat. And they're not I don't know, it's been about a month since we've went. So about 4 to 6 weeks ago they were still having that same promo, but 5 for 75 and I just pulled out my last pack because they're not small packs. They're
mhm,
like stuff that you can make a meal to stretch. And that's through IGA. And then there's another smaller chain that's local, and let's focus on they cater to the Latino community. You get 5 packs of meat for $25. It's kind of like a compare, but it's not.
okay.
Um, the packs are smaller, but those are 5 meals for like $25. Um, and they always have like you go and they have like they since they cater to the Spanish community, you get a lot of like Spanish fruits, vegetables, things that you wouldn't find like at your Food Line or your at your Wally World. That's pretty cool. Um next one I thought was really cool. And it's a good way to connect too. And this is certainly for people of all ages. It's the a potluck party. And I know this is focused for seniors, so I would imagine it's even more important for seniors because they get really really lonely. But hosting or joining a regular potluck is a smart way to save money and stay connected. Cooking for one or two often means higher grocery costs, higher grocery costs, and more waste. Bringing a dish to share with a group spreads out the expenses and effort. Um, bringing a dish, shit, bringing a dish to share with a group spreads out the expense and effort. Potlucks also help reduce food fatigue, that part, the boredom that comes from eating the same meals over and over. And research from the University of Oxford shows that people who eat with others often are more likely to feel happier, more satisfied with life. So, a simple potluck can offer good food, lower your costs, and boost your well being. Each member can bring us, you know, Okay, each member can bring a single dish for 4 to 6 people, which will come out less per serving than cooking for just 1 or 2, says Self, and then everyone can split up the leftovers. I was thinking, like, didn't like potlucks used to happen more back in the 80s and when we were coming up, and I wonder if maybe this is why, you know?
Mm, I can see that.
Mhm. Interesting.
I like that one.
Mhm.
It kinda reminds me of something that me and I don't know if I wanna say extended family? I don't know, but it just kinda we used to do, Sunday potlucks every Sunday. We
Mhm.
would pick somebody's house and do potluck, and it was something that my foster mother had started years ago, and before she passed away, when she really got sick, we kinda stopped doing them, and then when she passed away, it was, like, dead.
Mm.
And recently when my brother passed away and everybody was kinda, like, in the group chats and talking and discussing stuff, that's exactly what I brung up. I was like, "Yo, we used to do Sunday potluck. Why not start back doing Sunday potluck?"
Mhm.
Um, and so that's gonna be a new thing, but we're not starting to after the new year. Hopefully this whole because I couldn't afford to do it right now,
Mhm.
even if I wanted to. Um, and it's so much that I have to get done, but financially I can only handle what I can handle, you
Mhm.
know?
Yeah.
But the potluck thing, I love that idea, especially if you have family or close friends, or, it might give us a reason to get to know our neighbors a little bit better.
That part, that's true.
You know,
I could go knock on the neighbor's door, be like, "Hey, can I get one of your chickens?"
I'll do a potluck. I'll pluck the feathers and whip that thing up, and then we can have it for dinner. Yeah,
Instead of
how about
borrowing a cup
that?
of sugar, be like, "Hey, can I get one of these chickens? Do you mind?"
And you gotta say it like that. Are they palm colored? Are they?
No, no, they're brown, but Latino
Oh,
brown.
because I was thinking if you say it like that, they'll be like, just take it. Take the hint.
Like run your shit. Can I? Yeah,
Okay.
it's not even a
Hey,
question. I'm just telling you.
I'm gonna get one of your chickens.
No, wait. How would I have to
I'm
say it?
brother man from the fifth floor. I'm gonna get one of your chickens.
Okay, I'd be like, "Dame ese pollo ahí, right there. Give it to me." That's how I'd say it. They'd be like, "All right, just take it."
Uh-huh.
Fine.
Okay. Dang, they ain't pick her ass up yet. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was so ugly. I'm so sorry.
Yo, I mean,
Um
mm.
it's not what you say. It's how you say it.
Be like, mhm, mhm. It's not even a question. It's over here all the time. It's coming home with me.
Hey yo, that chicken that's over there, my dog barking at, yo, we gonna go ahead and cook that up for you. You
uh,
wanna come over for dinner?
I could talk to them in my possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's on my property 9/10 out of the time. Mine now.
I'm saying I'm gonna take ownership. You know what would probably scare them?
What?
Start making a chicken coop.
It's just the chickens disappear.
Snag grocery store discounts for older shoppers.
Hmm.
Okay. A tried and true way older customers can save at the supermarket is to use stores that offer discounts for older shoppers. The deals, which tend to range from 5 to 10% off your grocery bills or selected items, are typically offered 1 day per week. More than a dozen chains across the country have them, among them Harris Terrace. Who in the hell is that?
Ah.
Among them among them Harris Teeter, Tops Market, and Wise Market. So they actually give out even more discounts, I guess maybe on top of their already senior
Mhm.
discounts, right? So on top of the senior citizen discount, they can get another 5 or 10%.
Mhm. And
Which
then,
when you're scrambling for pennies, that 5 or 10% can really be helpful.
also now I don't know about all of the local grocery stores, but I know like there are certain stores that offer discounts if you're a veteran. Um, like I don't know about food groceries specifically, but I have seen instances where if you have your VA card, they may offer you some sort of VA or veteran discount at certain stores. I think it's more non-essential things, but if you're spending more on essential things, and let's say you're down to your last pair of sneakers and you got holes on them and shit, and you need to save money somewhere, that would be a good way of utilizing that benefit because you do get a benefit for discounts on certain things. Um, it's making me want to look it up and see if that's an option. Yes, so there are some chains that do offer it. Kroger, look at that. Wait, so periodic and holiday discounts. So on Veterans Day, Veterans Day, Food Lion offers a veterans discount. Kroger offers a 10% discount for active and former military members, dependents on Veterans Day. So you know, there Or I think if you are a veteran, aren't you allowed to shop at the commissary? Aren't there better prices at the commissary?
They no longer allow civilians,
What about
but if
former
you have
veterans?
for veterans, absolutely.
Mm,
Now sometimes it's worth, um, and then from what I hear, sometimes it's not. I've
mm,
heard, I heard some retired military that I know that'd be like, "Yeah, it's just cheaper for me to just go to Wally World."
okay.
Um, so I guess it depends on your dynamics.
Mhm. The whens and then the
Mhm,
where.
mhm. Like, is the drive worth it? Then how much am I really saving?
Mhm.
You know? So,
And I
yeah.
think sometimes if you can this takes a little bit of work, but if you can find a local farmer that they process their meats there, you can buy meats directly from them. I found one now that's kind of local, and the only reason that prevented me from doing considering it is because they're kind of local. It would take like an hour-long drive for me to participate. But it's a local farmer. They process their own meat, so they butcher it, and it's a Black-owned business. And I was like, "Oh, wow, you know what? If you guys were closer, I would consider buying here because one, it's Black-owned, and yes, I support Black businesses wherever I can." Um, like we shop at Walmart. There's a reason. It's because we budget. But could you help support a local Black farmer or local farmers, however,
Mhm.
because they have programs that might help you, maybe for $100 you'll get like a box similar to like the IGA, but it's like,
I did hear, this was a while back, so I haven't really heard anything about it, like, recently, but I was hearing, these guys at the job kinda talk about it, and it wasn't currently the job that I'm at. I wanna say it was the job before this job, so that's how long ago it was,
okay,
so, like, some years back.
I got
But they were saying that they're actually in some type of a group where they all put in for, like, the cow
you.
or the pig. They all put in for this whole cow, this whole pig, and then they pay to have it butchered, and then all the families get, so many portions of this or so many portions of that, depending who all put in. So, if you and I go half on a cow, that's weird, right? That's weird just saying it out
It's
loud,
not.
right?
It's not. It's not.
Like, half on a cow, like,
It's
but,
not.
like, if you and, like, you and me go half on a cow or half on a pig, or half on both, whatever the situation may
Mhm.
be, then that when, you actually have to pay to take it to the, to get them to butcher it. So, you pay for the cow or pig, whatever,
Mhm.
then you pay for the butcher, y'all divide that excuse me, y'all divide that cost, and then they'll split it. So it
Yeah.
depends on how many people put in on it, it determines on how much meat, but they said it's so much meat that it could be, multiple families eat off of that one, and that would definitely be, a option if that's something that I could still find out about. The only thing is that you would definitely have to have, like, a deep freezer
Mhm.
because they said it's so much meat, you would have to have, a substantial way to, store it. But I was like, "Oh, that's such a neat idea." So they were definitely talking about it. It was like, "Yeah, so we pay such and such and we put in this amount a piece and then, pay to have it, um, butchered, and then
Mhm.
we all have meat for in our deep freezer for whatever." And they say it's cheaper, even though it's costly. Maybe at the time, it's still cheaper than the grocery store or the meat market because
Hmm.
brought the whole cow
And fresher
or the
too.
whole pig, and yeah,
'Cause it's not like
yeah,
you hear stories about some of these grocery stores adding color additives to their meats to make it look
yeah,
better
fresh.
when it's
Mhm,
just as it's still edible, it's not like bad, they just want they
mhm.
think people have a certain perception of what it's supposed to look like. Interesting. I would love to hear more, like, cause even yeah, that's something I'd be interested in doing.
I'm
Um,
like, "Yeah, let's go half on a pig, child. Let's go half on a cow," like and probably for us, not trying to be funny, if you could feed all of those families off of 1 cow,
mhm.
like, we probably wouldn't even have to, you know, if there was somebody we knew,
Yeah,
like, I'm saying, "Hey, we're thinking about buying this cow or buying this pig.
you want in?
You want in?"
You wanna
Shit.
You know,
Um,
I
'Cause,
have heard of stuff like that before.
mhm,
Um,
yeah, and I was like, "Wow, that's so neat."
we hope that this article has helped in some ways, and this overall episode will. So even though you won't be seeing this until well after it's recorded. Whether if we're facing the economic times we're facing now, or maybe if it gets better, all of these things can still come in handy for a lot of folks. So we hope that you enjoyed it and it's helpful.
I agree, I believe, and I could be wrong, this is just my personal opinion, but I feel like, uh, I feel like you see things kinda when you're supposed to. Does that make
Mhm.
does that make sense? And I say that because I think of a situation that happened for me. Was like, "Yo, this coulda happened any other time." But it literally happened right when this situation hit. And if it wasn't for that happening right when it happened, I wouldn't even have anything back up.
Mhm.
So, whenever our outsters or viewers or whoever stumbles across this, I feel like it's gonna be needed and it's gonna be on time for whoever that is. And that's what I'm gonna speak into existence and pray for, that if they're seeing this, then truly it is right on time and something that they really need or find useful at that time, you know, because times are hard. And from the way it looks, I don't know if it's going to get better anytime soon. And our grandmother used to have that saying that I've heard a lot of people say, right? But she used to say it all the time, that things get worse before they get better. Um so that's my take on it. But as always, thank you, thank you, thank you. Our day ones, our new ousters, welcome. Thank you so much. We appreciate all of the support. Time is something that you can't get back. And the fact that you spent time with us, we cannot express our gratitude. Y'all have an awesome rest of your day or night, wherever you're from. And don't be afraid to engage. As a matter of fact, please engage. Start leaving comments, likes, shares. Reach out to us if you have a episode idea, if you have a story you would like to share, please reach out to us. We stay away from politics and religion as much as we can, but we are trying to figure out ways for people to share their stories and it not be our opinion. So, we're going to navigate all of those things, but please reach out and don't forget season 1, 2, and 3, and now season 4 is released. Please do not forget that this is a series only found on YouTube, and there is going to be a season 2 of that. So if you missed any of it, go listen to it. We really enjoyed that one. Absolutely. And thanks so much.